But speaking of competition, RE4, man, I've been looking forward to watching RE4 for the longest time. This one, like this speedrun of RE4, the world record. I didn't even know the world record was sub 19. Yeah, talk about again. Like this has been on the boards for 10 years. Like this, the Steam version is 10 years old. So there's so much. Like how many submissions are there? I wonder. 2 pages. Do you know? I still don't think I've seen a RE game that has more submissions. Again, I'm very, very welcome to being corrected here. I haven't seen one with more than 3 pages. I feel like Leon A in RE2 Remake has 3 pages of speedruns, of submissions, and I don't think I've seen anything more than that. I could be very wrong though, but anyway. I'm just going to go through some of the runners that I know here. Joydern, of course, I know. Great runner. I mean, he runs RE4 Remake, and he held the record for RE4 Remake. He runs RE2 Remake, RE3 Remake, this as well. Great guy. Honestly, I've always been very fond of him. Let's see, who else do I know? Louis Serra. I know Louis Serra. Yeah, French guy. Very, very nice guy. I remember I spoke to him a lot during the days of the demo of RE4 Remake. Kind of just trying to figure it out and stuff. Really, really nice guy. I don't understand. Is this Mike Wave? Is this actually Mike Wave himself or a different Mike Wave? I don't know. But because I know Mike Wave does run the game, but I don't know if that's actually his profile. Like it says joined a year ago. I don't think. I vaguely know of as Frenchie. I just know from the funny profile picture. I've seen them running the game. I think they're a long time runner of the game. Look, 7 years ago. Nebs, of course. We're seeing Nebs a lot on these boards. I think this is probably the fourth game where he's in like the top 10 on the boards. Like he's very, very impressive. Frit, of course, and you know, Frit has been. I know Frit only learned the game not long ago, and look, he's not even like a minute and a half off the record. It's just insane. Not even a minute and a half. It gets bloody tough up here, doesn't it? Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Nevs has been. He's been in probably, I think, 4 or 5 of the boards, like top 10 easy. Sockin, what's up? Yeah, I'm excited to watch this one as well. I'm really looking forward to it because like I know a little bit of the speedrun, and I could probably talk a little bit about it. A little bit. Not like the way these guys could, but I know from watching it. You Cry, he's another great runner as well. We're talking gods here at this stage. Derek, I got to admit, I don't know Derek. But what a time. Yushi, I know Yushi and Sockin. Oh man, you guys were just absolutely. I remember you guys were like neck and neck when you were very, very close together, very, very close. I mean, look at it's 3 seconds in it. I remember that you guys were like kind of duking it out, and I got to admit, I know Joker, but I don't know the run. I didn't know he had a run like this. But yeah, Sockin, like please. Educate me as much as you can. Honestly, I'm really looking to learn. But I know, correct me on anything I might say wrong, but I really do feel like I know a little bit more about this one as opposed to like RE0 or CVX. I knew nothing about those. Derek is the oldest runner of the game. Actually, I started in 2007. No way, and he's 4th place. Wow, Jesus, he must have started a new profile then, right? Joined 3 years ago. I don't understand. He's Scottish, is he? Yeah, Scottish. Legend doesn't even cut it. Yeah, you probably. There's runners out there like that, aren't they? Where it's history when you look at them. I know professional is a run where the DA is capped, so it's a more difficult run. But it's like I hear that normal is actually a bit more chaotic, isn't it? But professional is the mode that everybody likes. Let's go. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. Is just world record runs, or you've been watching any challenge runs? Just world record runs. Okay, so I love being able to see the inputs. So this part here, again, correct me if I'm wrong. That part right there is like not RNG. You have to shoot him like 2 or 3 times, or 3 or 4 times. But I think it is RNG how many shots he goes down though. You have to shoot this crow here, don't you? Because he drops a grenade. That grenade will always drop, won't it? And you need the grenade because you run faster when you hold the grenade. And you also need the grenade later to kill, I think it's 15 enemies in the village. So to get past the village is coming up now, right? To get past the village, you need to kill, I think, what is it, 15 enemies, 16 enemies? As quickly as possible. And then it skips the whole section. Trance's record run CVX for 3 years ago was shocked. Yeah. Yeah, Lance's was faster, yeah. I tried to display, like, I tried to show a good overview of the boards before I look at it. So you have to shoot zombies, yeah. I think you shoot him because... I don't know why you have to shoot him. Yeah, that's a toxic throw, that is, but they make it look easy. You grab the shotgun, grab another grenade, so you throw 2 grenades. Now, believe it or not, this is actually a somewhat new strat. So see this strat here, right, where he throws this. There used to be a different strat where you'd run more so on the right side here. You'd run over here somewhere, as far as I remember, and you threw a grenade. I think, am I thinking of the remake? I know that this is a somewhat newer strat that they found. You throw the grenade somewhere over here, right? And it's like a spawn point, because the Ganados, it's hard to, the Ganados spawn where the church is, don't they? Yeah, the fence strat. You'd throw the grenade and then jump over the fence. You'd get the iframes, wouldn't you? But they found that this was better because of one reason only, right? They drop down here. You'd get the 15 kills. Jump through here. Shoot this and then grab that. And the cutscene is done. So that allows the player to skip a grenade later at the church, right? You don't have to shoot the nest in the tree. You can keep a straighter line too. I think it saves like, what, 4 seconds or something like that? But it's a bit harder to execute. I think I'm on the right track there, and I'm gonna... And like, by relatively newer strat, I think it was developed like, what, maybe a year or 2 ago? Yeah, this part, I know you bind, most runners, they bind this key to like a few different keys. So it's just much easier to mash. And isn't there a strat here? So if you jump too early, you'll actually end up behind this tree, won't you? Disco, thank you for the follow. And you'll be stuck here. But you have to do it late because you actually don't get stuck there if you jump later. It's very impressive. 2.5 years ago, yeah. Yeah, that guy is harmless. This is a somewhat difficult shot, isn't it? I don't know why I found that difficult when I used to just like try and speedrun it for the laugh on my Switch. Yeah, this is a pretty heavy reset point, isn't it? There's quite a bit of RNG here. It's on the way back here. It can be a problem on this bridge. So you probably saw the holds button for X mashing QTEs. A macro is allowed. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Right. That makes sense. There's a usually they pause buffer at that corner, don't they? Because one of the Ganados can be right there. I forgot they were allowed, actually. Yeah. Oh my god, the Switch is broken. Like, I couldn't play it. I found it so hard on Pro to get past the Salazar run with the big tall statue when you're running away from it. During COVID, I just sat there. That is a really good split. I've seen that is remarkably clean, that part was. It's usually just chaos. He only had to dodge like one enemy, didn't he? Like move back. That's good RNG. Sometimes you have to stop to shoot him, right? Yeah, this part is cool. Yeah, the iframes. On yeah, the iframes of the door saved you from the explosion. Joker's insane, that canyon, really. You run this as well, these go? Quite bugged on 60 FPS, yeah. I don't even know if it does run. It got to be lower than 60, right? I don't even know if it's a full 60. You have a 23, really? You're on the boards, eh? Maybe I didn't see your name, sorry. Maybe I did see your name, I just didn't know you. Welcome. I have a huge respect for you guys running this. That puzzle is not RNG, right? That's the same every time. Top 37, right. Still crazy good for a run that's 10 years on the boards. Oh, you're a moderator as well, alright. Fair play, man. I'm shocked this game can hit full 60 at Switch. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have any problems playing it on the Switch. Just casual. I love the game. I do love RE4, the original. I've always loved RE4. In a way where I kind of treat it separately to the classic Resident Evil games, because I think it is quite different. Crazy, I was looking down. Ranith, what's the story? Wow, what a village. Oh, a bit of a mistake there. Very short period, really. I didn't speed run it, but I did a few silly kind of runs. Just, I knew a few speed run tricks to make it life easier for me, like quality of life changes. Right, this is where you buy, yeah, you sell a bunch of shit and then you buy the rocket launcher, yeah. That's mainly what you do mostly, right, in the speedrun. Other than buying, like, the striker. Now, the striker glitch is going to be very interesting to see. So this is truly where the time save is from that village strat, defense strat, well, or lack thereof, a fence strat. There's a tree back there. There's a tree here. You see, I think there's like a nest up here somewhere. The old strat was to stop and shoot it down and then run around this to pick up a grenade. But because of that older strat, you just take this line, and it's, I think it's like, what, 3 or 4 seconds faster or something like that. Oh, before you made the transition to RE2, really? Greylor, what's up? What's the story? Actually, it has been a while. That was funny, they referenced Dipman. Yeah. In the remake, yeah, you can get a striker charm, and it makes you run like, what, 20% faster or something like that? Or 5% faster or something? Is the meat and bones of this run, yeah. It wouldn't be nearly, yeah. How much time, Socken, does Dipman shave off this run, do you know? It's probably something crazy, like, Iadrix, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. 4 months. 4 months prime. Thank you, man. What's the story? Very welcome. Really do appreciate it. I know I'm not doing the usual. I'm not speedrunning RE2 remake, but I'm watching all the speedruns because my son is going to be born on Wednesday, so I'm not going to be streaming for a while. F Sappy, what's up? I'm just not going to be streaming for a very long time, but I will be back one day. So I just wanted to kind of do an overview and look at all the records. So thank you, man. Welcome on in. Oh, 3% in the remake, okay. And it's funny, it is noticeable. OG GTA 3. Guess 15 or 20 minutes. Wow. But that is a lifetime. That is light years in speedrun times. Hang on, I'm just gonna. I know there's this weird fucking refresh thing going on with my camera. It's annoying. Imagine because I straight Gollum fight. Now here's a crazy reset point as well. Del Lago. I've seen so many people reset here. So you have to shoot. You have to throw as many as you can, and there's RNG with this fight too, right? Late drop and early drop, isn't it? Late dive, early dive, isn't it? You'd call this the pharmacy, would you? Of RE4? Yeah, so this part is RNG here, right? Right, that's good RNG, isn't it? So it's bad RNG if it goes into that like almost mini game where you're waiting like, oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Jeez, he just squeezed that in there. Nice, he's getting good RNG here, right? That's like a, isn't that, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that like a perfect fight? He got Sap Sprint. Yeah, right. The equivalent of that. Early, late, and no, yeah. Yeah, 15, yeah. I know it's like a kind of unforgivable amount of time loss. So it's really only here where you go, right, now we have a run. We have a run, boys. Berserker Mod 44 Remake, it's generally a lot harder. Delago is 1 HP. Why? Because just fuck Delago? Is that why? Yeah, these shots are kind of impressive here. Bang. A lot of grenades being picked up. Man, I don't know. I just absolutely love this game. I really do. And I love the remake too, but I love the original RE4. It just has a charm to it, doesn't it? There's just something about it. It's a really fun but tight Resident Evil game, I find. And it's a really unique Resident Evil game. Like, the mechanics were never like this ever again, really. Like, tank controls, but over the shoulder. It was never... Sonotopia, what's up? It's hard to say when you have a run. There are countless run kit. Right. I know, yeah. It's just that I guess Delago is absolutely one of them. But you don't got to run till the run's actually done. Yeah, true. The experiment in this game went through, yeah. And who knows what else is not found yet, you know. Just to start with. The pause weapon swap? What do you mean? Right, this is not even a boss fight. It's just boom. There we go. Six different games that, yeah. Oh, are you talking about Ditman? Later on in the run? Because that's actually one of the more interesting things about the run, I think. The glitch you're talking about. I mean, I know what you mean, though. It does look a little bit annoying, you know, having to see the screen pop up over and over again every time you go into a new room. But still, I think it's a fascinating glitch. And I think it saves it from being a potentially boring run. You know, it saves, what, 15 to 20 minutes, Sockholm was saying? If that's what you're talking about. Just in general, having to go into the briefcase to swap weapons on casual. Really. But, like, really? That bothers you? That doesn't bother me. I don't even notice it. What's he doing here? There we go. He just runs past all these, doesn't he? Runs past him. It's just insane. This run really is insane. You have to wait for her. Fast forward those pauses. Okay. What's he pausing for, do you know? Is it like a strat, is it? This part can be kind of scary. Alright, so we got another run killer coming up. The cabin. Which is crazy RNG. Whoa. He says wait so she doesn't get stuck on the bear trap, right? Right, so isn't it something like 40 kills you have to get? There's a lot going on here that's hard to explain. This strat is kind of new too. Yeah, so you're aiming at him to let him crouch, to let those ganados in, right? And then the one grenade kills them all, right? $40. 7 months ago, really? That's really recent when you think about it. Is it more consistent? Like, what's the benefit of it? What even is the strat? I don't know what it is. It's like he's just standing in a different position there. Yeah, it's like he's standing in a different spot. Oh, he missed one zombie. One zombie didn't die there. And it's funny. I remember Mike Wave just saying, "Look, don't even bother trying to find something new here because this place just sucks and accept it." Which I know the feeling it can be demoralizing. Did he just ricochet a... Is he not even going upstairs? Treinta Uno, it's 31 kills he has. You can see it there in the SRT. Faster and less RNG, yeah. Faster and less RNG, yeah. Old strat relied on a ton of shotgun shots. Yeah, on the stairs. Yeah. He's not even using the shotgun? Where is he getting all the fucking... That's 40. Where's he getting all the grenade? Like, that's insane how he didn't use a shotgun there. Old one is easier, but the last part is super RNG. Sometimes he pauses to check his stream because he doesn't have a second monitor. Oh, right. Yeah. Checking his kills. You sell the shotgun at the first merchant. How did I not notice that? And watch this, watch how he just... Like, casually I'd be like... And hang on, watch how quick that was back there. Hang on a minute. It's the same as the old strat. Wow. This is, oh man, I don't know how people, and I know you guys look at this and go, yeah, I know there's a chink in the armor here, like it can be beaten, and I know there's no such thing as an unbeatable run, but isn't it crazy how speedrunners will look at this and be like, yeah, I could probably try and beat this. Like, I don't know how you do it. What you saw there is one of the benefits of mouse over controller. Oh yeah. You can't do that with a controller. Yeah. It's interesting that this part wasn't in the remake, but it was in the DLC, the Separate Ways DLC. Lots of pauses, yeah. But it's LRT that's what's really counted, right? Choose Naka. Thanks for the follow. Guys, do you mind if I just I mean, like, for 30 seconds, just go and grab a Pepsi? Another one? I'm all out. Just 1 second, I'll be right back. 1 sec, be back. Yeah, I cringe every time people say that crap about the world record being a bit, yeah. And whenever anybody says that, it just kind of speaks to how inexperienced they are. The more experienced of a speedrunner you are, the more you realise that, yeah, there is no such thing as an unbeatable world record. Like, I get it. Some people might say a certain route, if there's no RNG in a game, and if a certain route, if the route itself is optimized, and the goals are like really tight, I kind of get what they're saying. But yeah, there's nothing unbeatable. Yeah, so this guy Mendez is he's kind of vulnerable to fire, isn't he? And there's RNG to this fight too, isn't there? You have to wait for him here. Jesus. And it's crazy, he's 3 seconds in the red with these splits. Fast, medium, and slow Mendez. He got medium, okay. That looks fast to me. It looked very fast to me. Three seconds. Yeah, he's 5 seconds in the red now. 2.4. What's the fast one? How much would you save? I don't know what else to say. From the bottom of my heart, man, I really do appreciate it. Even my fiance was saying how much she appreciates everybody yesterday as well. Honest to God, man. Thank you, man. You're a dad too. Yeah, I'm strangely more nervous this time than the first time because I know what's coming. You know, I know the struggle that's gonna come. The first time you're somewhat naive. You're like, oh, we're gonna have a baby, it's gonna be great, and you don't really understand how difficult it is, and you have to put a lot of things on hold. You have to sacrifice a lot. So I know what's coming, and especially if it's a C-section as well. My fiance is gonna have her second C-section, and it's difficult. So yeah, again, man, thank you so much. Quiet Edgar, what's up? I can't believe you did that, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me just see what they're doing here. I just got a little bit... It looked like he was selling absolutely everything there. Even his handgun. I forgot everything. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it's a TMP and then the sniper. And the rocket launcher, of course. Yeah. I just forgot they got rid of the handgun here. I don't know if I'll cry for myself. I did get emotional when my daughter was born. In the moment when my daughter was born. I don't know if I get emotional for my son. Because there's a whole, like, been there, done that. I don't know. But a friend of mine told me that you kind of think that for your second child. But you realise that when they're born, you go, oh my God, no, it's happening all over again. You feel the exact same feeling for your second child. Yeah, that's a macro as well, right? CJ, what's up? What kind of mad inventory management have you just witnessed? This is RE4, man. This is madness. And speaking of madness, we're gonna see Waterhall extremely soon. Which Waterhall is probably the most notorious area of the entire run. Now I know a lot of the top high level runners do say that it actually isn't the hardest room once you get good at it, but it really does have a like it repulses a lot of new runners to come to the game because it's just so difficult, isn't it? Yeah, Wednesday. And we just got a crazy donation there from Surreal. $321, like unbelievable. I'll have to write him a message after this. I honest to God, dude, I'll have to write you a message. It's definitely not the worst once you get good at it. Yeah, I remember Mike Wave saying the same thing. It's probably the worst to learn though. Yeah. Yeah, so the learning curve is steep. I feel like Waterhall sucks to learn now, but once you get it, yeah. Only issue is RNG, yeah. There's just so many enemies and there's so many... It seems like there's so many variations and it just seems like there's so much danger. Like the archers make it just... Oh. And I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying watching this. Oh, dude, hang on a minute, man. Grandad Celador. Dude, I did it. I thanks so much. Everyone's been very, very kind, man. Thank you so much for the donation. You don't have to do that. Thank you, sir. Oh, man. You can hear that, right? You can hear Tuco going crazy with the punches with that alert. Thank you so much, man. I don't know what to say. That's so bloody kind of you. Thank you, man. Welcome on in, by the way. You're probably watching on YouTube, I think. Welcome on in. Very, very welcome. We missed the Gardor there. Thank you, man. Honestly, welcome on in. Very, very, very welcome, man. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. This is crazy. So that shot right there is super precise, isn't it? It's like 4 shots on the... Or 5, no? And you have to kill him and get his money. Critic, what's up? But again... Oh, man. You're fucking derailing the stream here. Thank you, guys, man. Rep, thank you for the donation. Little something nice. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Well, I'll just pause it for a sec because this is Waterhall, the famous Waterhall. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. You don't have to be doing this. I'm very, very lucky to be sitting here watching this and have people here, to be honest. Like, honest to God, I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Rep. Really, really do appreciate it, man. Thank you. We're watching Jokers run. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. This throw right here, I tried to get this throw. Watch this. You have to throw this flame grenade up. I don't know what angle this is. I think the angle is to probably make you not get hit. He doesn't even know. So he doesn't even know if he killed them all. Because that grenade has to hit all of them, right? That's such a veteran move to be able to do that, right? And now it gets pretty difficult in here, right? It's RNG with how they show up, right? Move the camera like that, the archers cannot hit you. Really? That must be a new strat then. That just got found. Like, all this stuff is so RNG here that they can be anywhere here, right? I've seen so many variants. Quite new, yes. Wow. Yeah, it's flashbangs here, and then just crippling a few and then kicking them. And then more enemies come down the fucking stairs and they try and chop your head off with this. Oh my god, he makes it look easy though, doesn't he? Jesus. Good RNG there. There's good RNG everywhere here, I find. Super passive. In Remake as well, you can keep certain enemies. Yeah, true, yeah. Kind of like RE2 Remake as well, where the camera actually does play a factor. Even if it is just a small factor, it absolutely makes a difference. Yeah, this is just really a like headshot city here, and the collateral right here. It's so satisfying to watch, though, isn't it? And then that's it. Then he makes it look stupid easy, doesn't he? But it is not easy at all. And the cool thing about this run is that there is some movement tech in this, where he's see the way how you do like quick turns in this. You have to basically point and then click aim, don't you? You point where you want to go and then click aim really quick. Kind of similar to RE2 Remake. It's hard to explain. And right here, he's gathering resources. Does frame rate matter in this game? I can't answer that. That's someone else. That's for maybe Disco and Socken to answer that. I don't know. There's a fast in this, isn't there? Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, move the camera and aim, yeah. Is it a little bit different? So he has to collect Sherry now. Or Ashley. Affects hitboxes, glitches, movement speed, enemy hit. Yeah. Hitboxes as well, Jesus. Even like RE7. Now we're into the novice. Does out of bounds for 30 FPS water huh? The quick turn mechanic on controller is kind of junk. Yeah, I mean, I was able to execute it somewhat on Switch, but not great. A lot of times you do it. Now you turn the camera here, yeah, you look to the right, don't you? Which do this weird shimmy motion. Can't really throw you, really. Yeah, you're probably better off not even doing it on controller. Or on console, I guess. That's a fairly normal thing to happen to get hit here, right? Equally useless. Yeah. I've seen people get hit a lot there, though. I mean, I know it's not good, but... And then they get hit here sometimes. Jesus. A shit ton of RNG is present, really. Kind of like the remake as well. It's insane how faithful the remake is. That's bad RNG, isn't it? You have to stop. Pretty sure sometimes you can just run forward. Love RE4 remake with those door skips that make some areas skippable. Door skips. This room is bloody hard too. P streams, yeah. I'll just put sellotape on it. I'll just put tape on his dick every time I change his diaper, you know. GG. That's how it's done. Clipping through the door. Oh, right. Oh, I know what you mean now. Yeah, yeah. Like with the sniper scope looking down and flicking the mouse. Now this I remember, man. This was so I never could pull this off. Casually, I never could do it once. Have you seen this, Surreal? You throw it such a specific way, and you manage to kill that guy, and he drops the key there. I could just never do it. And this puzzle right here is not RNG at all. It's the same every time, isn't it? It's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't it? You have to drop down as fast as possible. Oh, so you gotta spam it. Jeez, here's another room that's just a headache. Oh my god. There are just so many enemies in the game that are problems. Now, not so many in a way where it's like RE6, but it's... Every enemy is very dangerous. You have to wait here a sec, don't you? Yeah. Oh, so he's waiting for them to shoot, isn't he? Yeah. I feel like that room could have been better. There's not much he could have done there with the RNG he was given. Oh, he didn't lose much time on the splits though, I guess. Absolute favourite for the longest time, but ever since the remake came out, I've lost desire to ever go back to play. Really? When the remake did come out, I did feel a little bit kind of like, oh god, I RE4 is a little bit dated and I'm not really interested in it anymore. But I have my love for this, for both of them. My love for both of them is actually quite equal, I have to admit. I love both of them. Like, I'd say my love for both of them is, it's the most balanced dichotomy between original and remake for me. Like the original RE1 I really love, but I think RE1 remake is so much better. RE2 remake I think is a great game, but I think RE2 OG is the GOAT with the scenarios. You know, the how everything is set up in the scenarios, and the original is just so much better. RE3 remake, I don't really like RE3 remake much, but I love RE3 original. Both RE4 original and remake, I absolutely love both of them. Only thing about RE4 remake I kind of don't like it. I think the mechanics are a little bit kind of... I wasn't a fan of the mechanics. I have a few problems with the mechanics in the gameplay, but still. Yeah, this this is a very scary area. I don't know what it is. Like, I find those enemies very scary. This is another scary room. So you just shoot the lock. Oh, crazy how he actually used the kick as to actually break the lock. So he weakened it with the bullets. So he cripples all these, doesn't he? And then he hits the button. Sorry, Talks, what's the story, man? No, this is not my final stream tonight. Probably my final stream might be... Now, isn't there RNG where they get stuck on the door there? It's actually really good RNG. And the door, like, stuns them. But no, my last stream would probably be, like, maybe, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday. But I'll probably watch the UFC tonight, man, if you want to stick around. This, oh, man, look at that. Yeah. See that? That's fucking... That right there. See that shot there? That's super precise. That one bullet hits both of them. See? This part seems very frustrating. Yeah, I'll be watching the UFC tonight. Not on stream, but I'll be on stream watching it. Like, I'll be reacting to that as well. 14 bullets and a kick, does it? Oh, so he's looking at the bullet counter. Right. The bullets. Isn't that grenade pretty precise too, right? Yeah, you can, Cytox. Paddy the Baddie is fighting, what's that guy's name? The real cocky guy, American. Green. And then Curtis Blades is fighting Aspinall. And then, of course, Leon Edwards then fighting what's his name, dude? What's his fucking name? Some of the names are escaped. It's not Banal Dariush. I'm not going to look at the screen. I will remember this name. It begins with a B. What's his fucking name, dude? What's his name? He just goes on like he's a clown. He's a meme. You can't talk like that all the time. He's, you guys out of here. Most things are precise in this run. It's kind of precise, yeah. So kind of. It looks like it could be a good card, though. Yeah, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. Why am I forgetting his name? He was stuck in the elevator with Leon. Oh, he made a mistake there, did he? He pulled some time back there. I don't think I've seen one green split. Bilal Muhammad. Why could I not think of that? I have a funny feeling that Leon Edwards is might be taking it lightly. Leon Edwards seems a little bit cocky. Because he's a bit influenced by the crowd and all. And then, they're kind of looking down at him in the elevator. I don't know, I kind of worry for him. Remember the decision. No problem at all, Rep. No problem, thank you. You don't like both, really? You don't like Leon Edwards, no? I mean, I hope Leon Edwards wins as well, but... I forgot this outfit even existed. It's very like Tekken kind of outfit. Yeah. I mean, nobody really wants to see that, right? It could be 2.0, Not that he is one, but still. This was a room that everybody was quite, like, the fact that this room wasn't in the remake was like, okay, this might be the most ridiculous room in the entire game because of the lava. So don't you have to move to the left and then the right? Oh no, you don't. No, what am I talking about? Yeah, just shoot. Yeah. That's an easy one. Super precise shot though, because I know it gets faster as it comes down, right? Because of your angle with the scope. Matalo. Why is he grabbing that? Sometimes I see runners they ignore that. Is it because of the currency routing? Or maybe it's just part of the current route now, I don't know. I see runners ignore that sometimes, they leave it. Even the visuals in that room are kind of annoying. It feels hot in that room. What a run though, I gotta say. It really is an entertaining one. I really like this run. And like the Ditman glitch hasn't even come in yet. That was a bit strange there, wasn't it? It just fades in. Oh, he skipped it. Sorry, he skipped it. Yeah. Thought we found a splice. I love the background there. I always love the background there in the game. Yeah, so he actually uses Ashley here, doesn't he? Yeah. He tells Ashley to wait on one of them. This is like, so watch this. He actually stops just before he goes into the room, because when you go into the room, the cutscene starts. So before, when you step into the room, Salazar comes in, and then the walls, the ceiling starts to slowly come down, and you gotta shoot these 4 lights. But he does it before it even starts, and it just it's just, it doesn't even happen. That's what all the runners do. There's just so much to remember in this run. It's the mechanics in it I find are fascinating, and the routing of it too. Like the currency routing, I just feel like it's a bit more of a complex run too. I feel like there's a lot going on in this run. This part stresses me out casually. It makes it look so easy. And again, I'm not like, I know you guys like bloody, you know, everyone like Socken, Disco, everybody. I know you guys can do all this too. What's he doing here? Shadowbreaker, what's up? What's the stuff? What's the stuff? What's the story? This is a weird thing that happens now, isn't it? You have to run around them. You have to wait for them here, don't you? And then run around. Yeah. Jeez, it's like they're breathing down your neck here. On your rando. Casually, I love shooting this big nest. Yeah, I've seen this many, many times. Like, even a flashbang doesn't seem to help you that much, right? Right, he's using 2. They don't stun the novice for that long. They don't even stun all of them. He got very lucky there. Genie. These splits are so toxic. He must have a colossal time save somewhere. He's paused buffering there to see if they're going to grab him, right? That seems so hard. I remember, like, I find that so hard to get. Like, to not get stunned there before you interact with the door. One. There's archers all over the fucking place here. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Your head will get chopped off if you don't do it properly, right? And you wait a second here, don't you? Yeah, then you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's the line there, isn't it? Friendly no face, what's up? Makes this part look easy. That was close there, really. Jeez, on a pace like this is super impressive too. Kills both of them and then shoots through him. Oh my god. And then he picks up a spindle here. He missed it. What does that mean then? Does he have to pick up another one somewhere? Alright, here we go, guys. So if anybody wants to see the most famous glitch in Resident Evil history, this is it. It's called the Ditman glitch. So he buys the striker, right? And a rocket launcher. But he buys the striker. So every single time, right? Now correct me if I'm wrong here, Socken and Disco or anybody else. Every time, I'll explain it in the next door because it's kind of hard to see there. He's so quick, and then maybe it's like that every time. But look how quick he is. Look how quick this is. And this is so right. So what he does is every single time there's either a cutscene or you go into a different door, like a new area, right? So watch. Right. So now there was a cutscene there. He skipped it. Now the Ditman glitch has to be reloaded. It has to happen again. So he's running at normal speed here. He has to go into the menu. So he doesn't have the gun he doesn't have the gun equipped. There's the striker shotgun. He has to go into the menu, select the striker, equip it, aim for a second. See the way he just aimed? He barely saw it, but he aimed. Right after he aimed, he went back into the inventory and unequipped it. Just unequip the striker, or you could even equip the flashbang or whatever. And now he's running this speed. So he has to do that. All the runners of this game have to do that from this point on. Every time they go through the door. See? He just did it again. Every time they have to go through a door or there's a cutscene, they have to do that to activate the glitch where you run like, I don't know, what is it, like 10% faster or something? And Socken was saying earlier that that was not part of the plan, right? He wasn't supposed to get hit there, I don't think. Yeah, I know. You don't even, because you're running really quick, you don't actually have to hit the QTE. You just like stop for a second, then run again or something, right? Yeah, he missed it. And this is how quick this fight is. But you cannot miss that shot, right? It's like rip. Back to the gas station if you do that. It's annoying to do every time, but a lot of runners say it's just muscle memory. They do it without even thinking. It's only a few inputs. That's all it is every time. You see the way he pre-equips the striker before he hits the door. Nile attack, what's up? Yeah, a little bit like that, yeah. Yeah. Like, look, the thing about it is, like, the first time I saw this, like, oh, what the fuck? Why do I have, like, this is so annoying. But I really grew to appreciate the Ditman glitch. And I was actually able to execute it myself. And once I was able to execute it myself, I could really appreciate the kind of execution involved. Because it's not an easy thing to do over and over again for, you know, someone like me. It's actually kind of precise. If you aim for too long, I think if you see the laser of the striker, it won't work, right? Hang on, go back there. It's crazy that you have to actually buy a rocket launcher. You have to buy the RPG, not for a boss fight, but for a rock. Look at that. Would this work on PS5? I think it works on all platforms. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but it worked on the Switch for me. And look, not only does it work, it allows you to go out of bounds. It's an amazing glitch. It's like it's designed for speedrunning. Because of the Ditman glitch, it puts you out of bounds here, and you skip the boss fight. Watch. That must skip like a minute or something. Look at that. And then this is an awful room again. Comes in the fact that you have to do the inventories themselves fast. Input speed wise. Yeah. Could your inputs get eaten? Like, I'd imagine they could. Anything like this, inputs are going to be an asshole, right? Yeah, you can blow it up with a rocket launcher. Yeah, you have to buy the rocket launcher in the speedrun because it's faster. Either that or you run up to grab the dynamite and like all the way up and all the way back, and there's enemies and stuff. But it's just faster if you save up the money and buy the rocket launcher. Without Ditman? Oh, really? Can you? It was found in 2023, really? Wow. How do they do it then without the Ditman glitch? Because I remember, like, even I could do it when I activated the Ditman glitch. Even this part is so much faster with Ditman. You don't have to stop, really. Look at his green splits. Look at the splits, man. Finally, like 48 minutes later, finally we see green. Oh my god, 11 seconds. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, that room sucks. It's horrible when you see runs die this late in the game. Like 48, 35, Claire A will be done now, you know? I always do it with the dynamite. Never occurred to me. Yeah, give it a go next time. It'll work. And here's another glitch that I never was able to execute. Because of Ditman, I think it's because of Ditman again, you basically skip the minecart section. Playing casually and post it. Really? No way. They probably call that strat after his name, right? After him. Oh, it's so satisfying combining all these treasures, right? Maximizing the value out of them. Now, this part was a bit of a bitch because there's a lot. Yeah, look, yeah, he's making sure there that he doesn't step onto the bear trap. It's hard to see. No, I never tried it well, I tried it on the Switch, but I never could do it on any platform. I just suck at it. I didn't really understand it. It's different, right? Okay. Yeah, I never even was able to do it on PC. I just never understood it. That's why. I'm gonna be honest. I did actually have somewhat of an interest to speedrun this, to learn it. But I just never did. Out of all of them, I actually did have a bit of an interest. Right, this is a here. Watch this. Watch. And that's it. And then they run through. Saves like, I don't know, a minute or two. I don't know. With a grenade, yeah. I may have been trying to do it with a grenade. I can't confirm, but I don't remember having a TMP like on me. So it's crazy that the TMP is actually like a key item really in the speedrun. You need it. Scares you. Oh, any weapon. Oh, okay. Interesting. He sounds kind of chill, doesn't he? Doesn't sound nervous. I'm not a lover of glitches, but I gotta say, I just think this is an exception. I always found the glitches with Ditman and stuff, and the glitches in this game, they just were a little bit more fascinating to me. It's almost like it suits the run or something. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Is a godsend the section glitch? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's just, it's like it suits it. It fits the run perfectly. I think it's like the speedrun gods just smiled upon us with this whole game. It made it a good run. Oh, that's RNG too, right? Why is that Ganado? Oh my god, what? He's gonna jump. He's making this look easy. This is really difficult. Oh my god, man. There's a lot going on there. Right, this part on the Switch, don't even bother on Pro. It just ruined my hands. It made me a worse person. Wow, man, this has got to be such a difficult run to be like. There's not much I can see that's overly wrong with this run. Even all the RNG is crazy. Focus. It's just such an overwhelming run, isn't it? There's so many sections to the game that are so intimidating. Like this part right here, the elevator. There's so much involved to learn in the run, I find. It's probably one of the most difficult runs in the whole franchise, I'd say. There's so much to it. So what he's doing here is, right, just like the remake, you have to make sure that they don't slow the elevator down. So yeah, he's aiming. Yeah, so there's a specific spot here that's kind of hard to find, right? That you just keep firing when they land. But then it changes somewhat. Like it's got to be a pretty precise shot. That, believe it or not, this is a pretty precise shot. That's harder to learn than this one. Not gonna, yeah, I think this is the hardest one. There's just a lot of mechanical things that are going on that are just right around every corner. There's weird things that are quite varied and different. And like we were saying, like Waterhall earlier, you were saying is like the fucking worst thing to learn. What a run. Zero. I'd say this is probably harder than Zero. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of weird shit going on in Zero as well, but it's just the sheer... Oh, the sheer chaos of this. It just feels overwhelming. Right, he lost time there. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And even that shot there, those shots are difficult, man. Shooting that eye. Five seconds, that right? 5 seconds to his gold, probably. He made a mistake in the menus, I noticed. I get the impression he's a bit nervous. "55th birthday." That guy is just, yeah, he has an amazing life, doesn't he? Just gets paid by the UFC, basically. Goes gambling. He told you he wasn't nervous. He sounds fucking nervous. I mean, maybe he wasn't, but... Right, that's Castle done. Jesus. Castle done in 55 minutes. Oh, when he got the previous PB. Oh, that's a glitch too. I don't understand how you do that glitch. I never understood how you did that glitch. Oh yeah, yeah. So Dana White is in insane shape now. Whoa, that's a super. Whoa, is that a new strat? Because I know you either shoot him or you stab him. That guy. Right, we're into the. Hang on. Oh, this run is actually making me dizzy. It's so fast. Give me a second to catch up. Whoa. That's kind of YOLO. The guy with the rocket launcher. Only a few people used to do. Resurface, really. Where you don't do anything to him, but you run, but stop for a second, and then he misses you. I mean, that looks faster. That's kind of hard to dodge too, isn't it? Right, we're into the regenerators now, the scariest enemies in the game. Induce baldness. Good luck on the runs, friendly. Good luck. Right, here we go. I know there's a manip here with the TMP where you shoot the wall, don't you? And then you just run straight. Yeah, the dip man is really getting fucking blasted out of it. But think about it, every time they do that dip man, they have to fucking execute that perfectly. If they don't, it's time loss. Right, this is the manip here. He gets around the corner. Yeah. Oh, he actually does it a little bit earlier. And then runs past him. Yeah, yeah. So if you don't shoot that bullet, he'll grab you. I wonder, could you do a camera manip there? Yeah, I guess that was bad RNG, right? Still save time. Did they... Damn, you mean... Yeah. Well, Dipman was actually a streamer, right? He was a speedrunner of the game. He was the guy you found it. Oh, that's a super tight line, like on the inside. I see runners going on the outside there. Fairly sure, no? Geez, we haven't even got the Krauser yet. I'd say Krauser, because this run is so long. It's not the longest one ever, but it just seems like there's so much going on. I'd say the Krauser cutscene QTE boss fight is kind of a nice break. Yeah, so that gets a quick kill there to get the key card. And money, right? Oh no, just the key card. Probably, yeah, something to do with the macros, maybe. You have to take a right here, don't you? Yeah, to get, so they miss you. Jesus, he's nearly on sub 19 pace here. This is fucking crazy to watch. This is amazing. And then this guy is... That's good RNG, right? Because he sometimes attacks Ashley, I think. Look at this. This part looks difficult. The end of this room. Where the regenerator... Just watch. Yeah. Yeah, you don't push that all the way, don't you? Makes it look easy. Right, this part sucks. It's such a... I have so much respect for you guys running this. I've seen a lot of runs down here. We're 1 hour in. We're 1 hour in. Fuck. This part hates you, really? Oh my god. This part hates all that's good with the world. So she drops. Then you have to hit that again, don't you? And then that's it. Makes it look easy. And then the next part is the one where Ashley is driving the JCB. Yeah. I can't remember who I think it was Socken. I think it was Socken who I saw him running it, and he got there. And what happened? I think he threw... I think he threw something and he got like really badly spammed to death in like a literal half a second. Something happened to... I think it was Socken, and then he just rage quitted and went offline like instantly, and it was world record pace. And it had something to do with that big guy. Countless work, yeah, really. I don't doubt it, man. I wish I remembered exactly what happened, but you got somehow spammed really quickly, and it was just a joke. Oh, I missed a shot there. How does he know that that guy's going to miss that? He's trying to save ammo, is he? Uh-oh. Oh, he triggered them there to try and hit him. To slow them down, right? I think. I hadn't seen that strat. You know, I'm so glad I'm not watching this on like 2 times speed the way I did with RE6. This is such a joy to watch. This is. What's he trying to do there? Right, you need the dip man here. Don't... Yeah, look at this. He just runs right through them. Here too. Whoa, man. If you open the pickup prompt at the... Really? How much time does it save? Just one of those super precise things that almost may as well be RNG. I love watching this game. I've been watching it 2 years over every day. I have to admit, I have gone in and out of phases of really enjoying watching this. I've always liked the run, like watching it. It's just very, 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 very impressive. "4 seconds. That's big, though. That's a lot. That's potential time save there. If you can figure out a more consistent way of getting it, who knows? I mean, I pity the runner going up to try and beat to try to beat this. But you know, it is possible to beat it for sure. We saw where the time save is. It's not that much, but it's all there. Like there's so many places where there's good RNG. Oh, he's lucky that. So yeah, he has to shoot. I saw a run where yours died here, is where you ran out of bullets. I saw you ran out of bullets here, Socken. Then RE2 remake. I'd say RE2 remake is more optimized than this because there's less like Claire A standard is, oh man, it's so optimized. But the thing about it, that's you can't compare them. You can't compare them. This run is so long, and I would say there's more RNG in this than there is in RE2 remake. So it's harder to optimize something like this, you know. And there's new strats being found all the time in this. It still are RE2 remake still, but they're all. It's hard to compare them, in my opinion. Most rooms can kill the run, yeah. Right, we could probably skip this. This is just like a spammy macro section, right? We can just skip this. This is a... Alright, there we go. It's just a crazy run. It's just relentless. Jesus, less than 10 minutes left of the run. It's insane. Now U3 now. Besides the gondola. Yeah, I thought so, yeah. Sometimes, like, I do... The Sherry section in RE2 Remake, some runners do seem to say that, yeah, that is a bit of a breather. It's satisfying having that respite. So other times it can be annoying. But, yeah, a run like this, I could definitely see why you'd really welcome just a cutscene, basically, like that. An enforced break, like psychologically and even physically, a run like this. What's this? Oh, wow, I didn't know you could do that. So what he's doing is he's actually he threw a grenade there like through a wall, so it hit one of the lights, so it opened the door. Yeah, one hit again. I really liked the U3 boss fight in the remake with Separate Ways. I thought it was done very well. It was good. Like visually, it was amazing looking, and the backdrop behind it, it just looked gorgeous. Well, he's onto the. He's gonna fight Krauser soon. Oh, he goes to the merchant here for some reason. I forgot. I forgot you go to the merchant here. Super, what's up? Welcome on in. Jeez, it's crazy how quick they are in the menu here, in the merchant. Killer 7 and the RPG. Here we go. That's it. That's like the first phase skipped. Oh no, it's not. It's not. No. That's it then, isn't it? 3 shots, yeah. It is quite interesting though that in the remake, now I could be wrong about this, but in the remake, there's a shit ton of upgrades you got to get for the weapons. But in this, it doesn't seem like there are, like upgrades with the merchant. I mean, 2 shots. Right, this is a super. This is a pretty precise thing too, right? Look at that. Dipman is still going. Didn't have to do it there. Because the rockets are more expensive, yeah. True. Never thought of that. What is it that you fight for, Leon? Right. This is a bizarre boss fight because it's used with the knife, like RE2 remake style. You pin Krauser into a corner. I've actually done it before on the Switch, but I found it difficult to consistently do. And you have to move the mouse a certain way, right? Look at that. That's it. It's over. He's just vulnerable to the knife, isn't he? For some reason. Really? That's interesting because most people seem to say that it's not that replayable, Alan Wake 2, even though it's great. Mike. I just can't get over this run. It's difficult there not to get hit by the crossbow, right? Yeah, so the Killer 7s is just a quick shoots the lock off in 1, right? I keep confusing it, like the location with the remake. How the remake slightly changes some of these locations. And you have to load an autosave here, right? Yeah. Just one fuck up and just like... It's interesting how this area seems it seems a bit smaller than the remake. Oh, that's time loss, isn't it? Pretty minor though. Aye, aye, aye. Jeez, it's crazy how like he's moving in that little cutscene. That could have ended the run. Like he was vulnerable there, wasn't he? If you're unlucky. For a second, I thought he was going to do the duffel bag glitch. Jesus, 3 more minutes left, basically. So not picking up that spindle didn't affect them. The spindle in Castle, remember? Whoa. So he has to kill, yeah, he has to kill that enemy to get the key, yeah. 18 seconds in the green here. Oh, they can hit you in that cutscene there. That he could have died there. Holy shit. Oh, this is not looking good. Time loss here. Oh. Yeah, that's why you need heals for sure. Oh, wow, man. Right, he has insane time save there for sure, I'd say. The worst rooms in the game, and it's right at the end, really. Jesus. Just seems like there's a lot going on. The run is basically done here, right? That last room back there may have been like the last true, like, sweaty part of the run. "23 seconds in the green." Gotta love run killers. Oh, he actually uses the Killer 7 here? I didn't know he used the Killer 7 here. Wow. Oh my god, man. It's just pure skill and RNG. Yeah. Pretty much. That and the jet ski. Justine, what's up? Oh yeah, people love speedrunning this. I love watching it as well. The relief after doing that room is amazing, I'd say so, yeah. Just don't fall asleep at the wheel. What's that glitch that happens here, though? It's funny. I don't think it happens in this, doesn't it? No, it doesn't happen. The one where Leon just goes... He just goes forward ahead of the jet ski. I always laugh so hard at that. Oh, you did man the key, really? So is that it doesn't make a difference speed wise? No, it just makes the cutscene look funnier. It's slower, actually. Really interesting. Jesus. There's really not much time save there, is there? I mean, there is a lot of time save there. Pretty sure one day that will be beaten again, either by him or by someone else. But like, that run is the best run on planet Earth right now. It's the best run we've ever seen. One more time. Jesus, what a bloody day! What a I gotta say, I think that might be the most skillful. I don't know, but that might be the most skillful run in the franchise is RE4. Maybe I could be wrong, but it just looks so stressful. It looks so fast paced. It looks so mechanical. It looks so RNG based. Oh, I'm blown away by that run. Honest to God, that is unbelievable. Yeah, Verdugo as well. Yeah, didn't see he shot again. What's up, Sonic? Go watch it yourself. This is just unbelievable. You got tipped $25. Nice. What? I just cannot get over that fucking run. That may have been the run I've enjoyed the most in my whole, like, watching the world records. My whole journey of watching them. I was looking forward to watching that, and that did not disappoint. I think that's absolutely an amazing run. It's just impossible to compare between REs. Each is so different. Yeah, that's true as well. That is definitely true, but I just think that there's so much going on in RE4. Oh man, that is just fucking wild. J-Rad, what's up? Welcome on in. If someone had to, like, what I'm saying is, if someone put a gun to my head and asked me to pick, pick a Resident Evil game that you probably will find the most difficult to speedrun and get really good at, it would probably be this one. But yeah, that is absolutely bananas. Let's have a look at the leaderboards once again. I just cannot get over that. Jesus Christ. So the RTA is it's not the exact time that they go by, but you still have to display it, right? Jesus.